It's showtime. Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us wait just for a few people to join us, and I am going to pull out our energy for today. All right, Spirit, what is the energy for today? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Please say hello. Say hello in the chat. I'm just going to pull out the energy for today. We got the candle on. Spirit is in the room for sure. Thank you for joining. So, who is with us? Spirit, what is the energy? Today's all going to be about Leo. If you have Leo in your chart, or if you are dating a Leo, or if you are a Leo, I'm going to share everything about Leo. So, guys, thank you for joining. All right, Spirit, what is the energy for today? Change. That is quite interesting. So, ooh, the thunder moon. Guys, we are actually going into, we just started the new moon in Sagittarius, I believe. Phoenix, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So nice to have you here. So, Phoenix, you know that we're talking all about Leo today. Do you have Leo in your chart? Let me know. Write a comment. So change, it's quite interesting. So the thunder moon is talking about change. And the interesting thing for this to come out in Leo, it definitely indicates to me that it has to do with the new moon in Sagittarius. So it's quite interesting. Give me one second. Michelle, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I love having you here. I love your support. I really appreciate it. So accept change. Life, like the season, is about to change. Take advantage of change energy. Plan ahead. Here, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Because of the new moon in Sagittarius, I feel that Sagittarius is a very fiery energy. So, and so is Leo. Boy, guys, you are really definitely going to go through a lot of changes. So change is definitely coming in for the Leos. Now, I think a lot of the change has to come within yourself. So if you've been going through some stagnant situations, stagnant issues, I have a lot of energy in the room here, so I'm gonna have to just give me a second, guys. I just need to protect myself. All right, Spirit, thank you. Okay. Okay, so lots of change coming in for Leos. Guys, it's going to be quite fun. So I know that you guys have been here when I did other signs. I think did we do Aries, Taurus? We did. What else did we do? I think we did Sagittarius. Did we? Who remembers which ones we did? But I know a Leo. Who said that? Phoenix, you know a Leo, huh? Okay. So, who else did we do? We did. Oh, we did Gemini. Yes, of course we did Gemini. Hi, Shannon. Welcome. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We did Virgo. So we didn't do Aries. Did we do Aries? Yes, we did do Aries. So yes, we did quite a few actually. Anyways, tonight it's all about Leo. And welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so for those of you who just joined, I did pick up the energy for today, and we have change, and it's called the Thunder Moon. But I think this is just Spirit's way of saying that there's going to be a lot of changes for Leo. Leo, I feel that. With this new moon in Sagittarius, that you guys are going to be going through a lot of changes where it's actually going to be positive. But remember, I'm always talking about blessing in disguise. So whatever's going on for you, things that you've been struggling through, I'm telling you, things are really going to start changing for you. I really feel that it is in the positive. Okay, so I really want you to understand that. There's nothing for you to be fearing. You just need to take action. You need to literally make those decisions, take those actions, and to really, um, Spirit's telling me, cross your T's, dot your I's. So I think that there's a lot of important changes. Some of you are definitely going through some legal issues, and Spirit is saying to breathe. So that means to me, if you need to breathe, that means to me, don't speak out of turn, because sometimes Leo can be um, very loud. Let's just say that, okay? All right. So let's start, my beautiful gems. So, if, in case you guys didn't know what timing is a Leo, so if you're born anywhere between July 23 till August 22, then technically your zodiac sign is Leo, and that is just your sun sign. But don't forget, we have a lot of other signs in our chart. So I hope you've had a chance to go look at your natal chart and you know what you have in your chart. Does anyone here in the room have Leo in their chart? There's not a lot of people here yet, but that's okay. So, like always, I'm going to begin by explaining to you how I come up with the compatibilities. And I look at all different areas. I have something special at my shop for your subscribers. And Shar, Phoenix, do tell. That sounds exciting. Shannon is a Pisces. Yep, he's just been talking sexy Walker for sure. Okay, my 17-year-old daughter has Leo rising. Okay. All right. Okay, who else said something? Just give me a second. No dealing my chart. My daughter Victoria has Leo rising and hers, she's Pisces, Gemini moon, and Leo rising. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's great. And don't forget, guys, that depending on, the planetary changes, depending on the time you were born, it has a lot of effect on us. I don't think I have Leo in my chart. I don't remember right now, but no, I don't think I have Leo in my chart. But it's really interesting to know a lot about Leos. And funny enough, if I have a lot of Pisces in the room, how many of you feel that you get along with Leo? I'd love to know that. I would love to know that. How many of you think that you technically get along with a Leo? Um, I want the Light Seers Tarot deck and I already have it. So anybody who buys something for my shop between now and December 1st, I will put their name in a draw for that tarot deck if they leave a note. Very nice. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. When they order that says I want it. Okay. Me and Leo get along very well. Phoenix. Interesting. Okay. So since we're doing this, why don't you guys tell me who you think the best match for Leo would be and who the worst match for Leo would be? Shannon says, my granddaughter was a Leo, and so is my high school best friend. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, Shannon, you said you were a Pisces. Is that right? Let me see. Shannon Pisces, yes. Okay, so very interesting. So who do you guys think is the best match for Leo? So while you guys write those in the notes, I'm going to say, well, I'm the best match for Leo and we get along great. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So how I calculate the compatibilities, we look at how compatible are you with intimacy, because I think it's very important in any relationship. I look at the trust factor. So personally, trust is very, very important. And if there's no trust, then I believe the relationship cannot stand the test of time. I look at the IQ level, meaning communication. And I'm not necessarily saying like how high is your IQ and compared to the other your partner. I'm just saying like, can we have a good conversation? Or if I want to talk about politics, you're totally not interested. Or if I want to talk about, my friend who just had a baby, and you're like, oh, I couldn't care less. So what is the compatibility with communication? Okay. Then I look at emotions. So a lot of people especially Pisces, can definitely get really deep and get really involved when it comes to talking about your emotions, right? But then you have other signs who are not very in touch with their emotions. And truth be told, I mean, Pisces are very sensitive people and they're very in tuned with their emotions, but not all, right? So it could very well be that they have another sign that is quite prominent in their chart. Okay. And then I look at values. So values is another important thing because I feel that values, if you guys are not even on the same page, don't have the same values, for some people's, being in a family environment is the most important thing. For other people, it really matters, how big is my bank account, and doesn't have time, or it gets really annoyed with family life or family situations. And I'm not saying Leo is, I'm just saying that's how I calculate the compatibility. Okay. Then I look at the shared activities. So when we talk about shared activities, we want to know, is there anything that you guys have in common? Do you guys like listening to the same kind of music? And whether you do or not, it doesn't really matter. The question is, do you respect the other person? If, one person is really, really active in a gym and they always go to the gym, and the partner has no interest to go to a gym ever a day in their life, then there might be an issue. Unless, I mean, when one partner goes to the gym and the other partner has a hobby going to make pottery, then they take that time apart from each other and then meet up, and they enjoy going to dinner together, or they enjoy meeting friends together. And that would be something that they do. That is compatible. So you have to decide for yourself what is important. Hello, Ross. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, so that's how I calculate the compatibility. And, every one of those items don't have to be all strong. It just matters on how you feel. Okay. All right, so let's see. So I've asked the question, who do you think is the best match for Leo? So we have, so Phoenix thinks that you and Leo get along very well. Okay. And Shannon, we have. So Shannon thinks that Virgo is the best match for Leo. And where is everyone? Phoenix, I don't know. I'm just here. Hi, Maria. Hi, Spirit. Thank you, Ross. Hello, Ross. Also, trust. Trust, yes. Trust for me is very important. Okay, so Ross, who do you think the best match for Leo is? Just want to know from you. So Phoenix says Pisces and Leo are drawn together. He has a fiery temper, and I'm the total opposite. It works. So who are we talking about, Phoenix? Are you in a relationship with a Leo? Do tell. Okay. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to talk about the Leo woman, and we're going to talk about how she is, who she is, and we're going to go digging a little bit about the woman, um, just in case anybody wants to know. Okay. So, a woman in a relationship, when she falls in love, her partner becomes her entire world. Okay. And I think it's to the point where the Leo woman will almost lose herself in a relationship, but she's completely okay with that. Okay. So, that's quite nice. I will have to listen later tonight, much later. Okay, Ross, not a problem, but thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. Okay. Um, so when she falls in love, her partner becomes the most important thing in her world. She will love them more than herself. She gives everything to them. She gives her heart, she gives her body, she gives her soul, and without exceptions. She gives 100%, period. Okay? So if you want to date a Leo woman, you will have 100% of her. Okay? However, you know what? Her love is very hot and passionate, but She also wants to fight and she wants to make up. Okay. She wants to make love. She wants to be cuddled all day because she's got this thing about her. She's like a lioness. Okay. So she needs that fight. She needs that excitement. She needs to feel like she wins. Okay. So that's a Leo woman. And sometimes she still needs her independence. So do not try and tame a Leo woman. And sometimes she gets bored and she may come out as like, being so difficult. But on the contrary, she is always there for her loved ones anytime, any place. But if she's not the center of attention, then she has no reason to be there. Okay? She knows what she wants and don't try to stand in her way. She does not bend or and she's not flexible. So if you want to be with a Leo woman, you better know this because this is everything about her. Okay? Don't change her mind. Don't force her to do something she doesn't want. Do not expect her to always be speaking loud. Okay? She's very outspoken, very outspoken. Only you and me for the naughty corner. Okay, here we go again. These two, I'm telling you. Okay, so did we lose Michelle? That's okay. Anyways, we can go on. They can listen to it later. She's very outspoken, sometimes loud. They like to be the center of attention, and they always get it. If not, they get bored. Okay, so a Leo. Oh, she's here. Thanks, Michelle. So a Leo woman, when it comes to her sexuality, here we go. They are very liberal. Actually, compared to all of the zodiac signs, she is the most liberal. Okay? There is no reason for her to feel threatened or insecure. She's very confident, she's very secure, and she's very imaginative. Okay? So I think a Leo woman is um, she's very wild in my opinion. They are very loyal when it comes to when a Leo woman loves someone, whether it's a friend, whether it is her partner, whether it is her family, her children, she she like protects everything. Like she goes all the way out. Okay? So they are very loyal friends. All right? So now what do you get a woman that is like that? What do you get them for a gift? How do you buy a gift for a Leo woman? I attract the Libra. Okay, I'm not going to read the notes. All right. So, how do you buy a gift for a Leo woman? So generally, they say that there's two types of Leo women. There's the one that is completely au naturel. So they don't need, all the glam. They don't need the heavy makeup. They just need to be natural and they have just natural beauty. Okay. So for those women, you literally just need to get something with value because they understand value. Okay. And then you have the other side of the Leo woman, which is the complete polar opposite. And what they love is the glamour. Anything that shines, anything that sparkles, anything that makes them look like 20 years younger, anything that makes them feel glamorous. Just get them anything that sparkles and they'll be happy. Take them to a prominent, fancy restaurant, a fancy place where she can feel important. That's what you do for a Leo woman. Okay. All right, guys. So there you go. That is the Leo woman. So we're going to go into all of the signs and see the compatibilities. And then after that, we're going to talk about the Leo men just a little bit. Okay. So Leo and Aries, the compatibility. Oh, Anna Gatto is in the room. Welcome, Anna. It is so nice to have you here. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So we are talking about the Leos and the compatibility with Leo. So nice to have you here. Okay, so we have Aries. The compatibility is 83%. I think that's actually quite high. So 83%, we have like a 90% when it comes to intimacy. We have 90% with communication, 99% with emotions, 95% with values. The only downfall with a Leo, which is not really an issue, is the trust. Now, trust for me is an important point, but we have 60% here. So I think there's a way that we can work on trust. So if you're an Aries and you're interested in a Leo, I think this can work. 83% is quite high. Okay. So absolutely. So now what I always do, and you guys know if you're here with me, is that I go into the tarot deck and I see if you are currently in a relationship with a Leo and you are with an Aries. How healthy is your relationship? How healthy is the relationship between a Leo and an Aries? Well, we have the Ten of Swords, which means that right now there might have been an ending, and I am so sorry if that is the situation for you guys. I really thank you so much. I would love that. I don't know what's going on. I can email you. Yes, wow, you guys are just having your own conversations. Okay, so just understand that if you had an ending with a Leo and an Aries in your relationship, if there was an ending, you are going to get communication. I feel that I'm getting a strong energy for a Leo male, but it could be just the masculine side. So if you guys had a falling out, I feel like there was a complete break. There was some sort of betrayal is what I feel. You are going to get communication, and you guys really have to sit down. You actually have to work on that trust issue a little bit. And I think there's also a little bit of a discrepancy between like the shared activities. So you guys really have to iron out some things if you are considering to go back to the Aries. Okay. Now, if you are single and if you want to date an Aries, I think go for it. But let's see if there's one coming up for you. Let's see if there's one coming up for you. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh my goodness. So if you are going to, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, if you are on a dating app and if you are going to date an Aries, go for it. Oh my God. We have the Page of Swords. So someone's very interested in looking into you, or maybe Leo's looking into someone who's an Aries. And then we have news coming in really, really fast with the Knight of Swords. And then we have the marriage card. Guys, things are going to move really, really quickly. You guys already know that you guys are a match and you guys are just going to move forward. Congratulations. Okay, my beautiful gems. So now we're going to go into Taurus. So if you're a Leo, are you compatible with a Taurus? I'm going to say that at 29%, that is quite low. If you are going to consider dating a Taurus, I think your compatibility is a little bit challenged. And I'm going to tell you where the challenge is. The challenge is it has to do with the values. I only have 1% here. So my beautiful gems, I mean, if you are with a Taurus currently, I believe that you guys are not on the same page when it comes to values. Values, oh, and we have communication. So I have a 5% when it comes to communication. I have 20% with the emotions, and the shared activities is at 40%. So my beautiful gems, Taurus and Leo, ugh, I think that's a little bit tough. Let's see. If you are currently in a relationship with a Taurus, let's see how healthy that relationship is. How healthy is that relationship? Wow. We have the Judgment card. When Judgment comes through, it can either mean two things. You guys are constantly trying to reconcile. You guys are always constantly trying to look for either forgive or being forgiven. It's like it's constantly a challenge. The Judgment card is one to say, like, you need to be honest with yourself. Like, if you're in this relationship, Like, why are you still here if it's that challenging? And if you're not being honest with yourself, then you guys are going to be doing another cycle of just a tough and difficult relationship. I'm sorry, my beautiful gems. I'm just a messenger. So whatever comes through, I have to tell you. Okay. So now, yeah, I think someone is going to finally announce that you guys are always fighting. You guys are always trying to stand up for yourself. And it's just a constant challenge, honestly. Well, I'm so sorry for you guys. And please be honest. Take off your masks. Don't hide it anymore. And just deal with it now. Yeah. Okay. So if you are a Leo and you are going to be dating or looking to date someone, and if they are a Taurus, what should you do? I think we already know the answer. Well, we have a Page of Pentacles. So I think you're going to invest into this relationship. You're going to want to get to know them a little bit better. And my advice and my guidance to you is that, you know what, they might have other signs in their chart that are more prominent than the Taurus in them. So take your time is all I have to say. Just take your time to get to know them. Okay. All right. There you go for Taurus. Now, if you are a Leo, are you compatible with a Gemini? Well, I'm going to say Maria always puts her all into these, whether there's 30 of us here or three. You're absolutely right. Because you know why? Because people go in and listen to it later. So I'm still giving you everything you need to know. Thank you for saying that, though, Phoenix. That's really kind of you. All right. So Gemini and Leo. I get 82%. I think that is really, really good. So the only area that a Gemini and a Leo might have some issues, it is in the trust area. So depending on how important trust is for you in a relationship, then you will have to decide if this is something that you will pursue or not. It is neat to listen and learn and give, as she gives a lot of info. Thanks, Michelle. That is really nice of you. Thank you. To learn and support. Thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Okay. So if you are currently in a relationship with a Gemini, how healthy is your relationship? Let's find out. Let's see. Gemini and Leo. Gemini and Leo. How healthy is that relationship? Well, I think that you guys for a long time have been kind of juggling the idea of, if this was going to move forward. I think that you may have been juggling more than one person at one time. And I think now, Leo, I think you've made the decision to say, hey, I want to do this. I want to be exclusive. I want to move this forward. So, congratulations. Good for you, Leo. So, Leo, if you are on a dating site and you come across a Gemini, oh my goodness, I'm not even joking. I have the Four of Wands. Marriage is in the stars for you guys. So, do it. Yes. Spirit is saying 4 to 6 weeks. Six is coming through again. So, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months for some. Okay. So that's for Gemini. That's quite interesting. Okay, so Leo and Cancer. Let's see. Leo and Cancer, is that compatible? Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I have a 29% here. So you guys are really not compatible when it comes to values. And that's funny because we have a water sign and we have a fire sign. So this is just simply saying that water and fire, like the water will burn out the fire. The fire cannot cannot be passionate because the water is always putting them down kind of energy. That's what I feel. And I have the values at just 1%. I have the communication at 10%. You guys are not even talking the same language. So I think, Cancer and Leo, I don't know. Do you guys agree? Let me know. If you're currently in a relationship with a Cancer, how healthy is that relationship? Yep. Woo. Well, so here's the issue with this relationship. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Cancer, I'm getting that the Cancer has to absolutely manage their emotions, because I feel like they cannot express their emotions at all, because the Leo is just going to like overpower them. And I think that's what it is. So as long as the Leo is in charge, and as long as the Leo will speak and be the one that decides everything, and if the water sign, the Cancer, just stays quiet and just follows along, there's, I mean, if that's what you want out of a relationship, then it could continue. Okay. But one of I feel like there's somebody that is not being honest in the relationship either. So, and I don't feel like it's the water sign. I feel like it's more the Leo, because I think the Leo's kind of checked out already, like mentally, emotionally. Um, it's only the Cancer that's holding on to that emotion. Sorry, guys, but I have to say what I'm getting. Okay. So if you are on a dating site or planning to date a Cancer, my beautiful Leos, should you go for it? I'm seeing the number three. Three could mean like third party. I don't know. Maybe you're planning to have an affair. Let's see. Definitely planning to have an yeah. So I feel like if you do come across a Cancer, I feel there's going to be a physical attraction, and I think that you guys are going to kind of ignite a flame, but it's not something that's going to be long term. Okay, so it's really up to you. If you just want to have that passion, can have fun. Let's see how it is in the even in the intimacy area with a Cancer and Leo. We only have 30%, so it would be almost pointless. Just my opinion. Okay. I don't go on dating sites. They scare me to death. Phoenix. I don't either. I'm a people person. I like meeting people in person. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not reading all of the notes. Phoenix rising. I'm a Pisces, Aries cusp, and Cancer rising. Okay. My 17-year-old tries to overpower me sometimes because she said mean things to me. Sometimes she is a teenager. Yeah, you know what, Phoenix? If she's 17 years old, she's on her prime, like she's trying to identify herself. So, um, just make sure that you work on the values with her. And I think once they become a little bit more mature, as long as you instill the values in her, she'll be fine. Okay. All right. So, who's next? A Leo with a Leo. What do you guys think? Can a Leo and a Leo get along? Are they compatible? Well, I have 78%. What do you think about that? 78%. Let's see where they are a little bit weakened. Okay, so, I think this can be worked on because I only have 50% in the intimacy area. So I'm pretty sure that Leos are very creative and they can spice things up in the bedroom. So I think that 50% can, if you guys really want to work on it, I think you can bring that up quite a bit. I'm pretty sure that that is even possible. And the other area that brings down your score would be in the communication, but you have a 65. As long as you guys figure out which topic that you guys can both talk about, you guys should be okay. And plus, 78% is quite high. Okay. So let's see. If you are currently in a relationship with another Leo, how healthy is your relationship? Okay. So I feel like one of you is more of the nurturing, mothering kind. One of you has more of the feminine quality to the relationship, and the other one, I'm feeling that the other one is not. Wow, like I'm so surprised to see this. So I feel like the other one is not giving anything into this relationship. And it's quite surprising because you guys are very compatible when it comes to the values. Emotions is at 90%. The trust is at 70%. So literally, I would think that it's just the intimacy and the communication. But I feel like someone is being left out in the cold. And I feel like, okay, here's what Spirit's telling me. If you are currently in a relationship with another Leo, you have to understand this. Do not be the parent. Do not, you know that you cannot hold a Leo down. You cannot smother them, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So back off and work on spicing up things in the bedroom, is my advice to you. Okay. All right. So if you're on a dating site and if you're planning on dating another a Leo, then should you go for it? Let's see, Spirit. Six of Pentacles. This is telling me that you guys are going to be completely mirrored. You guys are going to be giving and taking equally. It's going to be very reciprocal and it's going to be very, very balanced. So, yes, I'm seeing the number two. So, 2 days, 2 weeks, something like 2 months. Okay. So, whenever you meet that person, go for it. Absolutely. Okay. So, she has good values. She's a good kid, makes bad decisions sometimes, but she's a good kid. Don't we all? Phoenix, come on. We all do. Just, make sure you have communication with her and instill those values. I mean, as long as the values are there, it's always good. Okay. All right. So then we have a Virgo. Let's see. Virgo, and Leo. Well, the compatibility there is only at 35%. Where are we weakened? Well, pretty much across the board. The only one that makes any sense is the trust at 65%. The emotions is at 1. You guys do not connect emotionally, not at all. Intimacy is at 5%. Don't waste your time. Let's see if you're currently in a relationship with a Leo. Let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't hold on to this relationship. It's not going to fulfill you in any way. I'm so sorry. Write me, you know what? Write comments. I always read the comments. Let me know what's going on. If any of this resonates for you guys, please. All right. So if you are on a dating site and if you come across a Virgo, should you entertain it? So I have the High Priestess. This tells me that, you know what? You need to trust your intuition. Don't listen to me. You will get a vibe. And if the vibe is not there, don't waste your time. Okay. Well, that's for Virgo. Okay. Let's talk about Leo and Libra. So we're going to do the Libra and then we're going to talk a little bit about the male Leos. Okay. So Libra. Wow. We have a 75% compatibility with Leo. So that is amazing. The only places that you're a little bit weak is the trust area because we only have 40%. And then as far as shared activities, we have 60%. Is it bad? No. Is it great? No. However, I think because you guys are very compatible where it comes to your emotions, you guys can have really deep conversations and you can find what makes the other person happy and vice versa. And you guys can find shared activities or you guys can kind of separate your time and have your own like your own activities and just meet up for other things that you guys are compatible in. So like for example, if one person likes to go to the gym, so go to the gym. While you go to the gym, I'll go do my pottery, and then we'll meet up and we'll go have dinner together and share some wine. So it does work. So that would be good. Emma, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I am a single woman, Leo, ascendant Leo. Do you see if I will meet someone, please? Emma, I am just going through the compatibilities right now. So if you stay till the end, then I will definitely answer your question. Okay. All right. So that was Libra. So, Libra, I think that is pretty good. If you are currently in a relationship, Leo, with a Libra, how healthy is that relationship? Okay, see, like I was telling you, so I think it is quite compatible. And we have the death card. This tells me that you guys can absolutely transform your relationship. As a matter of fact, when I picked up the energy of this evening, I got the change card. So the energy is about change. So with the transformation, it really tells me, and especially that we're going into this new moon in Sagittarius, it's telling me that there's definitely a possibility for you guys to spice things up. So good luck to you guys. I hope that works out for you. Okay. So if you are on a dating site and if you wish to date a Libra, should you entertain that? Let's see. Well, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords came in the reverse. This kind of tells me that do not rush things. Okay. Take your time to really make sure that you guys are speaking your truth. It kind of feels that the both of you, because this can also relate to the air sign, which is Libra, but Libra will not rush into you. And it feels like Leo, you would have to do all of the moves because the Libra, like they know what they want as well as do you. However, the Libra is already 10 steps ahead. Like they already know, like they're not seeing the present moment. So if you do come across a Libra and you are interested in dating them, I say go for it, but you will have to make the effort. Okay. So that is your advice. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the men. All right. So men Leo, apart from being almost everything to the women Leo, and if you haven't heard the women Leo and all about them, go back to rewind the video and you will hear all about the women Leo. Now, the only difference between a male Leo and a woman Leo, the male can be very affectionate, very warm and cuddly, okay? And they love to have their partner on their lap. And I think that that was really cute when I read that. I mean, a Leo would always have their partner on their lap. That's how much they love it. Okay. Leos also want to be the center of attention. So if you're thinking about being with a Leo man, you better keep up with them or you better stand down. Okay. So it's quite interesting because they have this very alpha kind of energy to them. So you have to know this about a Leo. Unless you are a Leo woman and you are dating a Leo man, you guys are always going to be like competing with each other. But you guys already know this about each other. So I think if you guys can come to a balance with that, you guys would be great together. I think Leo and Leo, yeah, you guys were like at 78%, so that's great. Okay. Jenna, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay. What else about a Leo man? So a Leo man can be very creative sexually. Uh, but there's something about a Leo male that likes to be traditional. And that's in everything that they do, not just in the bedroom, but in everything that they do. Sometimes they really get attracted to traditional women who have like traditional values. And sometimes they just love like the wild side of any partner that they want to be with. Okay. So just make sure that you let them decide. Do not change who you are to please them because that defeats the whole purpose. A Leo would always like to be pleasantly surprised, but yet they need to have the trust. They need to know exactly what you're going to come up with. They need to know how you're going to be. They need to know, they need to have that trust and faith in you in order for them to feel secure. Okay. So that's quite important for a Leo male. All right. All right. So having my tea listening in. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we talked about the Libras, and now we're going to go down to Scorpio. There was just one more thing I think I wanted to mention about Leo male. Let me just see. Um, nope, nope, nope. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot. Okay, so let's do Scorpio. Okay, so the compatibility between Leo and Scorpio, we have a 29%. Here's that water sign again. Okay. So Scorpio and Leo, we are not compatible at the emotional level. It's like at one. It's like you guys cannot talk about your emotions. You guys cannot get to the level of communicating emotionally at all. In the bedroom, we only have 5%. Don't waste your time. And it's funny because the Leos are quite passionate and quite romantic. So I'm actually really, really surprised. And we also have 30% with communication. We have 35% with values. So that's quite low. And we have like shared activities, 40%. Wow. I hope you're not in a relationship with a Scorpio. And if you are, and if it's going great, that means that they probably have other signs that are highly aspected in their chart. Okay. All right. KN, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So nice to have you here. So if you are currently in a relationship with a Scorpio, my beautiful Leos, let's see how healthy that relationship is. Let's see, let's see, let's see. How healthy is that relationship, Spirit? Let's see. You know, when my cards don't talk, it's either that there's no Leos and Scorpios, like at all. Spirit, what is the healthy relationship with the Leo and Scorpio? Run. Spirit is saying like run. Yeah, completely not compatible emotionally. I think the only thing that would happen is you probably have like a one night stand, or you are completely single and you just want to um there's really there's nothing that will keep you together with a Scorpio. Trust is 65%. You probably feel like you have a really good friend. You know, having friends, can you be friends in a partnership, in a relationship, and is that healthy? Um, you know, there's a lot of debate on that, so that's quite interesting. And I don't know why I came up with this now, but the interesting factor is, so can good friends be great at a relationship or as in a life partner? What do you guys think? You guys let me know. Just write a comment. Let me know what you think. Can a best friend or a life partner, can a best friend become a life partner? I'm just curious to know what you guys think. Okay, as you guys write down a comment here, I'm going to see if you are single, Leo, and if you meet or come across a Scorpio, should you date them? Let's see. Should they date a Scorpio? I don't know. That's too many cards. But we do have like, no, that's way too many cards. No, 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 no. Spirit. If a Leo encounters a Scorpio, should they date them? A single Leo. We have the world. It's a cycle that ends before it begins. No. Sorry, guys. Listen, I'm just a messenger. Do not get mad at me. If you want to try it out and if you have time to deal with it, then by all means, let me know how it goes. Okay? All right. Sagittarius. A Leo and a Sagittarius. So now we have two fire signs. Hmm. Okay, so I have the compatibility between a Leo and a Sagittarius is at 75%. I think that's pretty good. Where are they weak in? They are weak in the shared activities of coming in at 40%. So, can you bring that 40% to at least 60%? Might be tough, but if you guys are not worried about sharing activities together, and maybe if you have like one activity, maybe it means that you guys enjoy going out for dinner and that's the most you guys will do together, but everything else. My goodness, the bedroom is at 99%. You guys are very, very passionate, very creative, and very, it's fun in your bedroom. Wow, that's 99% compatible in the bedroom. That is amazing. Everything else 80, 80, 85, 80. Wow. 65 in values. It's a little bit up there, but that can be worked on, I'm sure. Very interesting. So, if you're a Leo and currently in a committed relationship with a Sagittarius, how healthy is your relationship? I don't know. Okay. So, in case you guys don't know me, I my deck is always in the upright. So if a card comes in the reverse, it's because it's meant to come in the reverse. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Now, that's quite interesting. So that tells me that there's not really any lying in this relationship. I feel that you guys won't even cross each other. So that's quite good. And if you guys feel like that's not resonating for you, then Spirit is saying like you really need to question it. Okay? Interesting. You need to question it. So if you feel that that resonated for you, that means you guys are okay. So you guys wouldn't even cross each other. You guys have each other's back. You guys will never lie to each other. You guys are good. But if that does not resonate with you, you need to question it. Okay? All right. So if you're a Leo and you are maybe on a dating site, or if you meet someone that is a Sagittarius, should you entertain it? Let's see. I think it's important to be best friends in a relationship. Okay. Yes, I think so. But if it doesn't work out, you lose that friend. Interesting. Depends. Question was if a best friend can become a lover. Good way of putting that question. Yes. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I have the interesting. I have the Queen of Swords that came in the reverse. So if you meet a Sagittarius, Spirit, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is someone that is not very trustworthy. Sagittarius and the Leo. I need to pull another one on that one. I'm sorry, guys. I want a man that I'm in Sagittarius single. Single. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. So if you are a Leo and you are dating and you come across a Sagittarius person, then I strongly recommend that you guys do not um, don't lie to each other, okay? Everything is going to be revealed. This is not someone who will allow you to play games, is what I'm getting, okay? So you really need to understand that you guys can really make it work. You just have to kind of tippy toe at the beginning, okay? But yes, definitely go for it because I do have the sun that came out as well, okay? Just be careful with don't be a charmer. Do not play games. Do not juggle them. Do not like really. You guys really. And I don't know if it's the Sagittarius or if it's the Leo, but one of yous have to kind of be careful at the beginning, and after that, it will be great. Okay. I want a man that I'm with to be my best friend, I think. If he's not, that's where relationships come up short. That is an interesting point. We will talk about it after. In the meantime, I want to do Capricorn. Is that okay, Phoenix? No problem. I agree with everything you said. That's why it would depend for me. All right, Michelle. That's okay. All right, Capricorn. What is the compatibility between Capricorn and Leo? So we have an earth sign. How did the other earth signs do? Taurus came in at 29. Virgo came in at 35. Capricorn came in at 27. Honeybee, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So nice to have you here. Hi, guys. Thought I would drop in for a few minutes. Hey, Maria. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Michelle. Hey, KN. Jenna. My goodness. Love it. Thank you so much for joining. It's so nice of you. Okay. So, Capricorn, we are very, very unemotional. Do not connect emotionally at all. We're at 1%. Intimacy is at 5%. There's nothing happening in the bedroom. Like, there's nothing happening in the bedroom. We have 5% with shared activities. What do we have in common here? Communication at 60%. Is that enough to keep a relationship intact? I think that you guys would be quite bored, kind of living separate lives, not sharing very much. Trust is only at 40%. I don't know, guys. This is very low. This is very low. Let's see. If you are currently in a relationship with a Capricorn, let's see how healthy that relationship is. Who's Sags? Oh, Sagittarius is a huge liar. Back, sorry, I was no problem. Okay. So if you are currently in a relationship with a Capricorn, how healthy is that relationship? Spirit, tell us, how's that relationship going? Oh, definitely, definitely. So that relationship, there's definitely someone that it's completely out of balance. We have the Justice card here, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So someone is definitely juggling something else or someone else. You didn't hear it from me. I'm just a messenger. Okay. It looks like you guys need to have a conversation, or you guys really need to make that decision. Justice is coming in to say, hey, we need a change. This came out, the change card came up as the overall energy for tonight's reading. Okay. So I think if you're in a relationship with a Capricorn, it's time to be honest with yourself. My beautiful gems. All right. Now, if you're single and you are on a dating app and you are considering to date a Capricorn, should you go forward? Hold on. Let's find out. I think I already know the answer. You guys are going to have some fun. I feel like you're going to have fun, but I feel like you're not going to be the only one because I feel like the Leo, don't ask me why, Spirit is saying Leo, is going to entertain other people at the same time. Just a messenger. All right, Capricorn, that's for you. So, Leo, how about you and Aquarius? So, I asked the question at the beginning, who is the best match for Leo? I got a Virgo, I got Phoenix is a Pisces, and she thinks that Leo and her get along very well. That's okay. I'm gonna say that a Leo and an Aquarius is absolutely by far the most compatible with an 89%. In case you guys didn't know that, Aquarius and Leo are perfectly matched. They are 99% in the bedroom compatible. They are 99% compatible with their emotions. They speak the same language. They are 90% compatible with the shared activities. You guys can travel the world or whatever activity you guys love to do. You guys love the same thing. The only area that is a little bit weak would be in the trust area, but you guys hit 75%. So I think that if you're with a Leo and an Aquarius, you guys are good. You guys are set. So now let's go see if we are. I thought Aries and Leo had 95%, must have been in certain things. Yeah. So Aries and Leo came in at 83% overall. And yeah, that came in at 83% overall. I'm a Pisces, Aries cups, and Aries get along very well. Okay, Phoenix. Okay. KN, Sag is a huge flyer. We got to get into that one. Oh. Okay. If you are currently in a relationship with an Aquarius, how healthy is that relationship? Let's see. Let's see. Very interesting. Aquarius and Leo. I have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Water. Wow, Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. Someone is very fiery and someone is very nurturing, very motherly. Like one is taking care of the relationship, the partnership, and the other one takes action. There's one that is a leader and one that is the nurturer. What a beautiful match. I was with Aries, he was lying, cheating, and stealing. I'm a Pisces. I can't wait to get to do the Pisces compatibility. Honestly, we have so many Pisces here. Okay, so Aquarius and Leo, guys, if you are okay, I was going to do if you are a Leo and you're thinking of dating an Aquarius, I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to see if it is someone you meet in the next few days, few weeks. I'm hearing 7. Spirit is saying 7, 7 days, 7 weeks, maybe 7 months. You should be meeting an Aquarius, Leo. What? Spirit, you got to talk. We have the Eight of Swords. So the only thing that I'm getting is that you guys are going to be like, oh my God, you guys are going to be all in your head. I mean, both Aquarius and Leo are very, very much in their head. So you guys need to understand this. You guys need to break down this barrier. So you guys have to get out of your head so that you guys can actually make this work because you guys are very compatible. Okay. I'm going to pull another one on this Eight of Swords. Got to get out of that head. Yeah, and you guys, you know what? You might have this. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna make this work perfectly. Okay, so you guys are going to be. Spirit is saying that the beginning might be a challenge because you guys are very trust is at 75%. So I'm thinking that you guys are going to have a big challenge at the beginning because who's going to break down their barrier? A Leo's like, the alpha kind of personality, and the Aquarius, the very intellectual kind of personality. So they both have to be kind of, center stage. So now, if they're going to start competing at the beginning, how are they ever going to like break down that barrier to become like intimate? Because once they are, boom, fireworks. Okay. So if you're going to meet someone in the next 7 days to 7 months, go for it. But just remember what I said. You guys have to kind of break that barrier at the beginning. After that, you guys are good. Ross, you're back? Hello, welcome. Okay, guys, we're finally at Leo and Pisces. Who wants to take a guess? Give me a number because we're talking about percentages. I want to see how close you guys get to the compatibility here. Come on, give it a shot, please. Just type it in quickly. Quickly, let's go. And at the same time, I'm going to start shuffling to see how healthy a relationship between a Leo and a Pisces is if you're currently in a relationship with them. Timestamp right now, Ross. KN says 50%. Okay. Anybody else wants to? Terrible mix. Terrible mix. KN 50%. Michelle says 65% compatible. Anybody else? Honeybee's cracking up, like really laughing her heart out. Phoenix 67.5%. Come on. Hmm. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you a Leo and a Pisces is by far the worst match. It came in at 14%. They are absolutely not compatible in the bedroom with 1%. KN is laughing. The trust is at 1%. The shared activities is 10%. The emotions are at 15%, the values 20%, and the communication at 35%, giving you a total of only 14%, guys. So I was asking the question, so if you're currently in a relationship with a Leo and a Pisces, Spirit is saying like you guys have to have that talk. It's time to talk. We need a change. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Maybe that was in my fantasy world sometimes. I get them confused. Oh, goodness. All right. So I always turn down a Leo. Well, there you go, KN. Okay. So should I even ask if you are on a dating site and if you meet a Pisces, should you entertain it? And it's funny because I have a lot of friends who are Pisces, and some of them think that Leos are their best match. And I'm sure they're going to listen to this when they can, and they're going to be shocked. I'm just going to stay clear of Leos. Yes, so will I. Actually, you know what? I did date a Leo, and that was not good. So I kind of agree with these statistics. All right, my beautiful gems, this was a lot of fun. So, like always, there was someone who had a question for me earlier. I don't know if she's still here. I said I was going to answer her question. If you're still in the room, can you re-ask your question? Because there's a lot of notes and I don't want to go up and find it. I love Leos, but I'm not just a Pisces, I'm a Pisces Aries. I think Capricorns are the best. For Pisces, that works. Well, Capricorn is an earth sign. I think that works. I haven't done the research for Pisces and the compatibilities, but I will. I promise I will. I have wonderful friends who are Leos, but I can't date them. That is accurate. I have Leo friends. And the funny thing is, because I'm a woman, I get along with women Leo, but I don't necessarily get along with Leo men, if that makes any sense. So what was the percentage for a Pisces? It was only 14%, Ross. I'm just saying it was the worst match for a Leo. Oh, Emma's here. Yes, Emma. So do you want to repeat your question? Um, Phoenix rising 13%, Ross. No, 14% Phoenix. Okay, so Emma. Emma. I don't know if I can find your question, but if you can write it. Oh, here. Okay, so I'm a single woman Leo, ascendant Leo. Do you see if I will meet someone? Please, let's find out. Let us find out. For Emma. If anyone has a question, please go ahead and ask it. I will take a few questions before we end tonight. Okay. I'm a Pisces, Aries. She's Cancer, Leo, cusp. Okay, so let me get to Emma. Sorry, Spirit. Let's do Emma. Will she meet someone? Let's see. Emma. So Emma, I feel first of all, Emma, you have to know if you're a Leo and especially you have like double Leo in your chart, we are entering the Sagittarius new moon. And when I picked up the energy at the beginning of the reading, there is a need for change. Now, change means you're shifting into new things in your life, or there's a change that you have to do. So you need to go within and figure that out. Now, I think you are personally focusing a lot on your foundation, meaning that you're probably investing a lot of time into your work. You're probably investing a lot of time into making sure that you have a cushion that you can rely on at a later time. I feel that you are working on some sort of project and there's a lot of people involved. I'm seeing that for you. Is there time and space for someone for you to meet? I did twice for the question, please. Sorry. Um, Okay, so my beautiful Emma, I think right now there's some sort of imbalance in your life. And what I mean by that is that you are maybe, I don't know if you have children or not, but I feel like you are taking care of a lot of things, a lot of people. Okay, so I don't see someone in your life right now. And if there were, I'm feeling it would be maybe a Sagittarius, but I think you're not even noticing or even taking the time to notice the Sagittarius. And I think it's because maybe you don't feel that there's an attraction, but Spirit is saying that if you would take the time to get to know the Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but someone who is rather balanced, someone who's very maybe a little bit more on the boring side, very timid, very shy, but you're not paying attention to this person because they're not loud, they're not like uh, in your face and showing you. I think you want someone that's more kind of like the bad boy or that masculine energy, and I feel this person is not. This person is more quiet. Okay, so just pay attention around you. And there's a need for you to also bring something into balance. If you're working too hard or if you're just being overly responsible for so many things in your life, it's time to like take a step back and make the change in your life and to really bring that to balance. Okay. Well, there you have it. I hope that answered your question. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do we have any questions? I think she was answering your questions. Yes, I was. Okay, so Ross Aries Leo was like at 84%. Leo, Aries and Leo was at 83%. Okay, KN question. Anything I need to know spirits. Okay, also has a question. Yes. Okay, didn't we do you last night? I'll see if there's anything else. Okay. All right, spirit for K. Anything she needs to know at this time. Anything that is for her highest good. So Spirit is like constantly showing me the change card. Ooh, KN. All right. So when I do readings, I never recall the readings, like even a minute later, like it's always gone. So I can't even remember what we talked about yesterday. But we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, the Ace of Swords is a very interesting card because this comes to me to say that you need to be honest, right? You need to be truthful, but it also talks about a brand new beginning and something that is victorious. So whatever is going on, you will be victorious, okay? But you need to be honest and truthful, okay? However, I also see that there is, spirit is bringing you some blessings, but it's like you're discontent, like nothing excites you anymore. Nothing like makes you happy, like you're bored and you're not even noticing when spirit is offering you a gift, a blessing. Okay? So this Ace of Swords is coming in to say that you really need to be honest with yourself. You need to allow yourself to see and speak your truth. Okay? So if there is a blessing coming towards you, you got to be grateful. You got to show gratitude. You need to um, really appreciate, make someone feel appreciated, or vice versa. Okay, however that means for you. Okay, so that's your message. But definitely, Spirit is showing me the change card again. So I feel like there's something that you really need to revisit in your life, and you really need to be honest with yourself too. Okay, there's your message, Kay. I hope you enjoyed that. But things are coming through for you. Things are really bringing a lot of blessings toward you. Just be grateful for them. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. It is very true. I have so many changes to do, and I'm tend to want to do it all. Yes, well, there you go, Emma. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. All right. So, is there anything else? If not, then I'm just going to give a final energy card for the closing, and we'll leave it at that. Okay, so let's see what the energy card is for tonight. I want to thank you all for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. If you have a question, I still have time to answer a question. I'm grateful. Thanks. You're welcome, KN. You are welcome. And I am grateful that you guys are all here joining me as well. Spirit, what is the closing advice card for my beautiful gems? What is the closing advice card? So, Leo, your best match, Aquarius. And your worst match, stay away from Pisces. I don't really have space for a relationship now. Thank you. Well, that's being honest. Thank you for sharing, Emma. Okay, so we have two cards for the closing message. Very interesting. So, not just for Leos, but everyone collectively, there is change coming. Okay, there's change coming for a lot of us. Remember, the new moon in Sagittarius is a fiery sign. It's a lot of action. Things are going to happen fast, and things are going to like shock us, surprise us, and things that we have to do like very drastically as well. So if there's things that you've been procrastinating or like, putting in the back burner, well, time to take action now, okay? Also, Spirit is saying that we are protected. So protection is coming in very, very strongly, saying that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're going through, just understand you're being protected. If you are birthing new things, if you are expecting things to um, like you're worried or stressed because of things that you're so uncertain of how that's going to turn out, remember you are going to be protected, so not to stress and worry about that. Funny, eh? So I have card number 24 here, and then we have another card, and this is for the super moon, and it's attraction, but it's card number 44. So it's talking about stability, and 44, it's about being grounded. It's about, that celebration, that union, okay, with people and relationships. So if you are single, my beautiful Leos, and technically speaking to all signs, there are definitely, this is very prosperous time to attract, especially with that new moon and fire sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius are very fun loving, and they can attract anybody in a crowded room. So just understand this is the energy that's going around us. So if you've been hiding, in your shell and not going out there and meeting people, now is the time to do it, because you are definitely going to attract. And I don't care how old you are, I don't care how, pretty you are, or how like fit you are. It doesn't matter. It's the time to attract. Everybody deserves love, my beautiful gems. And that is your message. Okay. Wow, that was fun. I had a great time. I loved having you guys here. Okay, that's okay, right, Maria? That I posted that. What did you post, Phoenix? Check out Char's community page tomorrow for information on the tarot deck light series drawing I'm having. Yes, that's fine, Phoenix, no problem. Everyone who came to hang out with me, I am truly grateful. I appreciate you all. I wish you all a great night. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, okay? And I will announce who the next sign is going to be for next week on Wednesday. Let me see if Spirit wants to give me the answer now. Spirit is saying Libra. So next week we have a Libra. Yes, everyone deserves love. Absolutely. Loved being here with you, Maria, and everyone. Honeybee, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. Hence your name, Honeybee. That is so sweet. Okay. Thank you, Maria. What one you doing? It's going to be for Libra next week, okay? All right, guys. So if you have Libra in your chart, or if you know a Libra, or if you're dating a Libra, I'll see you next week. Until then, I'm sending everyone love and light. Good night.